It's your boy DJ Newkirk, the king of podcasts. You are now listening to Behind Backstage.
It's your boy DJ Newkirk. We coming back for our intermission. I want to go ahead. Let's jump into it. Back into it, I should say.
Why did Drink Champs leave CBS? That's what we want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So while we were, CBS was great to us.
I heard y'all say that like 17 times.
Yeah, CBS was great to us. They were amazing. They were going through some changes, and we were going through some changes.
Oh, okay.
So we had a contract with them that it was, like what's the word for it again? First right of refusal. Do you know what that means?
No. I think I do. I'm gonna want to go
First right
ahead
of
and act
refusal
like
is a situation is like when your contract's gonna end. We only had a 1-year contract with them, anyways.
Right.
When your contract's gonna end, it could like automatically renew itself. But if you have a better deal, you have to give whoever you have the current deal with an opportunity to match it or give a better deal.
Okay.
Right? So we had a audio and a video deal with them.
Okay.
So then we had the situation where Revolt come in, where Revolt came back. We did 2 deals. We had one deal, a test deal with Revolt for 6 episodes. And then, damn, we got mad like flies out here. Like, we attracting flies. We must have some sugar out here.
Yeah.
So we did the first test episodes with them, and everything went really well. And then they came back, and they're like, yo, we want to do 50 episodes with you guys. And so this is the deal, the new deal, right? Mm-hmm. This is as our contract's ending with CBS. So CBS, we were like, look, man, so on the video side, this is our deal with that Revolt's offering. You guys have to match it or do better.
They wanted how many episodes here?
50.
Woo!
So CBS was like,
can't do that.
Can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So it still would have left us an opportunity to stay with them on the audio side.
Right.
But then it's just like, you know what, guys? Like, let's just part ways. Because they really were looking forward to doing more the video with us because they were doing well with our videos on YouTube alone. Right. So we were just like, you know what, guys? You guys are doing different things. They were going through restructuring on their side. We're just going to move on, you know what I'm saying? And they were like, we want you guys to move on because we want you guys to be able to do as much as you can with what's going on. They were happy for us, you know what I'm saying? So, and props to them for that, because
without being like sort of
it's mature of them, like we're going in a different direction because they got bought out. Actually, it's not even really CBS anymore. They're calling themselves CBS Radio, but they got bought by a new company.
Oh.
That separates them from the bigger CBS.
Oh, okay.
So they were like, yo, we're going through some new shit, so just go ahead and do you. You know what I'm saying? And so we went with Revolt, and then now we're audio partners with a company called Audio Boom, which I was telling you guys about before we started. And Audio Boom's excellent, and we've been doing stuff with them. And so that's where we're at now.
That's cool.
Cool. Yeah, because, we heard that the whole Jay-Z 444 rundown from you guys. Right. That's the reason why y'all left, because y'all wanted y'all masters. Nah.
But that is the funny shit is that I didn't realize that, but I did realize it. When we were with CBS, they own the rights to our content. Right. Revolt owns the video content, so that deal is that. Audio partner, we own our audio content. So, but if you think about it, it's really confusing. So, like, video is owned by Revolt.
Right.
Audio is on the video, but the audio is we own the audio. It's just
now that we talk about Revolt, shout out to Shaheem Reed.
Yeah,
Shaheem Reed's the man.
Big up Shaheem Reed, man.
He showed love to us.
Yeah, he's the man.
Yeah, he's supposed to get on the podcast too.
Shout out to Shaheem.
Yeah,
Ramon,
shout out to
Dukes,
Shaheem, man.
Pace, Zach, everybody at
Revolt.
At Revolt, yeah, man.
Definitely. And
Puff too,
Yeah, Puff definitely. Like while I was listening to a Breakfast Club, you were on with Nori, right? And Nori was saying that people don't give Revolt enough material, or Revolt don't enough credit, but enough material too, because DJ
Envy
DJ Envy said like they don't really take care of it the way they're supposed to. So have you ran into any hiccups with them so far?
With Revolt?
Yeah.
You're gonna run into hiccups with any company you deal with that you're doing business with, but they're a young network, but they care about the culture. You know what I'm saying? We know a lot of these guys from their previous jobs. like my boy Ramon was at MTV before that, Shaheem at Double XL, and, you know, working with Ross and now with Bust as well. So, I mean, I just think that we can trust them more because they understand and from the culture.
Right.
So
they understand the culture.
They understand the culture.
Some people don't.
So business is always going to be business. There's going to be hiccups in business, you know?
Okay. So CBS itself, you know what I'm saying, it's still a good company, but right now you guys aren't associated.
We're no longer with them. Yeah. But shout out to everybody at CBS.
Yo, shout out to CBS. I'm coming.
Get over there. Play.it.
So what keeps you focused?
The focus is just it's simple. I dedicated my life to this. I've invested a lot of time and efforts and money into this. And I do believe that I'm going to see it all the way through. Like, whatever you invest in, you know, you got to go through the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Right.
And you got to see it all the way through. And it's not easy. Like, no matter what anybody thinks, like, some people might be discovering me for the first time on Drink Champs.
Right.
But I've been here forever. I've been doing my work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so my focus is just that. It's just like, I know what I'm trying to do. I've been doing it. It's nothing new. You know what I'm saying? Drink Champs ain't like an anomaly. It's like I've had several successes, whether they're not as big as Drink Champs, but I've had several successes, you know, throughout my career. And I know that you can't get like hype off of one success. You just got to keep working and make sure that what each success brings you to the next success.
Right.
So I just stay focused on that, and I just want to build a solid foundation that provides a living for myself, my family, you know what I'm saying? And that's it for me, you know what I'm saying? And just do things that I feel good about. You know what I'm saying? One thing that I'll never do anything that morally I don't feel right about.
Right.
Period.
Did you ever think hip-hop would take you this far?
I bet on it.
Yeah.
I actually bet on it.
Yeah.
So I had to thought that hip-hop was going to take me this far.
Because everybody, like even my father, when I was growing up, oh, it's not going to be here. And, you know, start growing up, you got 2 Light Crew, all that extra stuff. And took the tape, broke it, all that extra stuff. But they didn't think that hip-hop would go ahead and last this long.
No, I knew it. I knew it was.
I did too.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, did I know it was going to be... Well, no, actually, I'm not... I was aspiring for national success. You know what I'm saying? But as long as I could at least make a footprint locally in my city, that was good enough for me too as well. But I bet on it taking me this far. And there's more to go. Like, there's no doubt about it that this is not it. Like, it's got to continue and it's got to grow. And, you know, like, don't get it twisted. Like, you know, like Biggie said, and I'm not telling you that I'm paid like that, but whenever there's more money injected into the situation, more problems.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that is so real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you got to navigate those problems, and you got to make even more money, because even the more money you make, the more money is being trying to taken away from you.
Right.
So you get left with the same money you started with.
Yeah.
So you got to even make triple, quadruple, 6 times that, you know, have the right people around you. And that's just the name of the game. But at the end of the day, all that matters to me is doing the things that feel right to me, that I do naturally, and not ever faking anything, and not trying to be somebody I'm not, or doing something else, or trying to adjust myself to be relevant to the culture today. Like, I want to be me, who I am, who I have been. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't relevant to, you know, if I'm not relevant, then so be it. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Was there ever a situation, like maybe a deal that you had got into that you felt like it was something that was worth it, and then at the end you were like, maybe I shouldn't have did it?
Yeah, I mean, there's been a couple times that's happened. I was involved in this company. I don't want to name any names, to be honest with you, but okay. I was involved with this record label locally that was involved in the adult industry. And they had a record label. And I was involved in that record label, and they had a lot of money, you know. And it was, and I'm not gonna lie, I was excited because I had nothing to do with the adult side of it. I was dealing with the music side, but then the people from the adult side of the company that oversaw the whole thing and that paid us, were in control of everything, and they didn't have the same morals or same understanding of the culture that I did, or cared about the culture. So there was conflict there, and I was bumping heads with these people. And it got to a point where it was like, you got like somebody got to give. Like I got to go or whatever the hell, you know. Like they actually offered me to, because these guys were worth millions of dollars, right? Okay. So they were actually hating on me because one of the deals that I made when I came into their company is I'm still going to keep my company. I'm not going to get rid of my company.
They wanted your company.
Well, no, what happened was they were asking me like, yo, why is your company with no money doing all these other things over here on the side?
Right.
And our company with millions of dollars ain't doing none of the stuff you're doing. Like, we can't even do that.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm like, it's integrity. It's you got to pay your dues. Like, you can't just come in with money. People going to take your money, but it doesn't mean that they're going to respect you and they're going to build with you and they really going to care about and nurture the relationship. Right. So there was a lot of conflict, and long story short, you know, I was, I don't want to say I was let go from the company. I was like, I walked away. They offered me a deal to be like, get rid of your company, come full time with us for a certain amount of money. And I was like, nah. And they were like, well, then you got to go. And I was like, then I got to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and I walked away.
That. Can you explain to the people what Coming Home is and what it's about? I know it's about hip hop, but what is it truly? Like, what is your aspect that you want people to understand from Coming Home? If it's Coming Home Colombia, Cuba, Peru, whatever it may be, what do you want people to understand from that?
Coming Home is simply a docu-series where we go to different countries and we explore the country through the scope of hip hop. So it's the easy explanation is I say Anthony Bourdain. Anthony Bourdain goes to different countries and he explores countries through the scope of food because he's a chef. So although if you watch an Anthony Bourdain, you're learning about the country, about the politics, about the history of the country, but usually he's eating over a plate of food and they're talking about the food as well because that's what he knows. Mm-hmm. We're going to try and do the same thing in Coming Home, but through hip hop. Right. So we're eating, we're learning about the country, but it's all through MCs, DJs, B-boys.
My type of show.
Yeah, so that's what it is, man.
That's cool. That's cool. I mean, if it's a Spanish country or if it's a country from Haiti, you just go ahead
and
Asian or whatever. You just go ahead and translate.
Hip hop is international. It's everywhere.
You just translate the dialect, basically.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And we have the common language of hip hop.
Do you think you're gonna drop another mixtape?
No.
No more?
Not a mixtape. Another album. Another EP. Original music. Yeah.
So, like, somebody, if you had like, let's say Pitt, for example, and other daggone artists, not just from Miami, would you just do a Miami mixtape, or would you do people from everywhere?
No. Like my last album, Another Time, has people from all over the country. You know, I have people.
What was the name of that album?
Another Time.
Another Time.
Yeah, and we got. I
don't think I heard that one yet, but I'm gonna look for that.
Yeah, I got OGs like King T, MC8 from the West Coast. I got Cardinal Official from Canada. You know, I got Sean Price on there before he passed away. He was on there.
Wow.
Yeah. So I got a ton of artists on there. I got Spraga Benz. I got reggae artists. I mean, I got it all over. Everything.
Now you got to get Audacity on it.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be the next step.
How did you feel about Prodigy passing?
I mean, horrible, man. Like, that was untimely death. Yeah, I feel like that's it. It's just untimely. It's horrible for the culture. He had a lot more to do for us, and it just sucked, man. Because we don't know the specifics. I mean, I heard that a lot of news is coming out now, but it's just untimely. Is really the best way to put it. Yeah. But I heard it wasn't the sickle cell necessarily that killed him. It was the sickle cell that put him in the hospital.
Okay.
But something else happened in the hospital that just was just unfortunate.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was an actual great rapper, man. A lot of people mad at him
Mobb Deep,
because
come
of
on,
that.
man.
Mobb Deep
That's
is
just
one of the best daggone groups ever.
On,
with them, Wu-Tang, like that
whole movement, man.
Yeah.
You guys had TK Kirkland on Drink Champs, and how'd you feel about having TK Kirkland? Because he had so much with hip hop and just him being a comic.
Yeah, I didn't know that much about him until we did the show with him, and I was amazed. Like, the whole him opening up for NWA and all that stuff was crazy. He's hilarious, man, and it was a pleasure to have him on. Like, it was just a fun episode with him.
All right. Well, we want to ask you about the craziest person in the whole wide world that we have to deal with to this day. It's going to be Donald Trump.
Okay.
So how you feel about Donald Trump sitting here and being, one, our president, number two, sitting here firing everybody in his daggone White House, and then messing up? You could tell it's just like it's like a scandal, and everything's all messed up.
Right. I mean, look, I can't believe to this day we're sitting here with the president being Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I feel like it's an ulterior universe that we're in.
Yeah.
It's a joke. To me, it's a joke, and the joke's on us. But you know what? Our political establishment has been so corrupt and so bad for so long,
Right.
that the joke was being set up for it to happen. You know, like it's not actually. We shouldn't be surprised that it would lead to a Donald Trump, because it's only right that it's so bad and so corrupted for so long that someone like Donald Trump would just easily walk in there, and that's what happened.
I still can't believe it. I believe it now because he's there, but I still can't believe it that we actually, as American people, gave him the opportunity to take over the United States of America.
I mean, you got to look. There's a lot of reasons why it happened. I mean, there's too many to even speak on, but the simplest reason is that Middle America, white America, has been losing their America for several decades now. And they're just watching, with the rise of hip hop and the rise, of the immigration and just people just mixed kids happening. Like, they're just like, white people are losing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are losing. So that's, to me, that's like one of the easiest, like, reasons why they would be like, this guy he's speaking our language, he's saying all the right shit, kick the Mexicans out, the other day he was talking to police, he's like, beat up the motherfuckers when you fucking capture them, like, he's talking he's talking crazy shit, like, I just think that, don't get it twisted, like, although we live in the outskirts of America and it's diverse, middle America is still not as diverse, and still the majority is white America. They're losing ground, but they still, as of right now, are the majority, and they voted him. And I think that they also felt like, all right, we already tried we gave you Obama. Right. And they're like, we taking it back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, everybody wasn't hurting with Obama. It's like a lot of people that was truly hurt. I mean, I think we just haven't felt the wrath yet. I think there's still more to come.
DC is just all fucked up. Even with Obama, man, like we gotta be real. Like, even with
he
Obama,
did more for more people.
It's not even his fault. It's just he went into a system that's fucked up to start with.
Yeah,
true.
So he can't do much in that system either.
Yeah. So how do you really expect him to take care of something that was just so messed up from the beginning?
And just in general, like, look, whether it be Obama or Clinton or Bush or whoever, I think people that take those roles in politics, you're gonna be corrupted, man. It's corruption in that.
It is.
To get to that level, to get to the White House, that road is corrupt.
Right.
No matter what color, what culture, whatever, it's bad. So Obama had to do some things to probably get up in there. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Got to survive, hopefully, the next 4 years with this dude. But in all reality, man, I look at it as Rome, and we might be at the end of our
You think we're going to go to war?
That's what scares me with Trump, because I feel like the more we push Trump, where we're going to be able to kick him out, like with the Russia scandal or whatever stupid scandal we find on him.
And he's going to push that button.
He's just going to be like, war, because war is going to change the whole game. Like, nobody's going to think about those stupid scandals.
Right.
He's going to focus on war.
Right.
And that's what scares me about Trump. And even they were saying, this is official. The other day he was talking on Twitter, and he was like, I'm going to do an announcement, and I'm going to say some important shit. And all the generals in the Pentagon were scared that he was actually going to declare war on North Korea via Twitter.
What? Oh my God.
So they were, imagine these official generals were like, looking at Twitter, like the timeline. And then he decided to say that transgender people and gay people can't join the military.
But that's crazy, man. He went ahead and did that where they're fighting for the United States of America. I don't have anything.
Whatever he said isn't even law, though. He just said it. It's not even law yet.
Yeah,
he can't do it.
But he wants to go ahead and pass something like that. You know what I'm saying?
He tries to pass a whole bunch of stuff, but he ain't going to get passed.
Yeah, President Agent Orange. Don't worry about that.
Small hands.
He's just going to kill us all. Don't worry about it.
Mike Epps. You guys have Mike Epps on the show and had me cracking.
That was the one. That's another great episode. I felt like I had a comedy show right in front of me, like right this close.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Listen, Larry Dog was like Mike Epps, like is the one that actually helped him get on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So we had him on the podcast, and he told us that. I was like, word? But Mike Epps is a hilarious dude. You know what I'm saying? I done seen other comedians.
Nah, Mike Epps is fun, and he's natural funny.
Yeah.
Like it ain't, like he's just talking, and the way he talks is just so funny, man. Yo, I was dying. Like my boys were like, I know you was really laughing because of the way that I was laughing. Like I was like just they know my real laugh.
Right.
And I was laughing. Like that shit was hilarious.
But who's your favorite comedian, if you mind me asking? That you actually go ahead and applaud for it, go ahead and be out there for
Oh,
no
man.
matter what. Because I done met Cat Williams. We went to see Cat Williams. That mother was funny too.
I mean, everybody has their like phase where they're the funniest and then they're not.
Yeah,
Right.
they fall off.
So I'll just revert back to I love my actually this is very easy to be honest with you. One of my favorite comedians / actors of all times is Robin Williams.
Okay.
Straight up, hands down, I think he's hilarious and I think he's a great actor. Rest in peace to Robin Williams.
Yeah, rest in peace.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely
So
rest in peace
he's
to
one of my
Robin
favorite
Williams.
of all time.
You did. Was Garcia one of your first artists? Or no?
The Alliance, which Weird Thoughts was a part of, was actually the first group that I ever managed and produced. Was a group called Poetic Symbols, with my boy Big Drain, who's actually the photographer now for Drink Champs. And it was him.
They're doing some good videos too, man.
Yeah, the visuals as well.
The visuals is great.
Yeah, Drain. Damn, who were the other people? My boy Danny, and then I forget my other homeboy's name, but they were the first. And then after that was like 93, 94, and then the Alliance 95, 96, and we put that group out, and we actually had a single with Nori Capone Noriega, which Weird Thoughts was a part of that, and then Garcia came after that, and he was a part of after that movement after that.
Garcia's doing videos now, right?
Yeah, he just did both Kodak Black videos that came out, but he just the one that just came out yesterday, where Kodak Black's a cartoon character, is an amazing video actually.
Oh really?
Yeah. Actually, I just saw it today for the first. It came out yesterday.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
But
You gotta hit me with Garcia info.
Yeah,
man.
Garcia's doing incredible stuff as a
great,
music
man.
video director. He's working with Gil Green closely,
Okay.
and he's doing a lot of things. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm really happy for you to go ahead and join us here.
No, thank you for having me,
Behind
man.
Backstage, and just, man, you know what I'm saying? It's an honor to go ahead and have you, as
Thank you,
well
bro.
as,
Weird Thoughts,
Thank
a.k.a. Icky, a.k.a. Paul,
Paul.
a.k.a. Drink Chance Sports.
But all right, man, I ain't gonna hold you up anymore. I'm just go ahead. We kill it right now because we're
Close
gonna
it
have
out.
to do a part 2.
Okay,
Always
no doubt.
gonna be a part 2.
No doubt,
Yeah.
no doubt, man.
You got the audacity to